Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you're enjoying the alt season, which is happening right in front of our eyes. For weeks, we've been telling you that market recovery is about to happen, and we pinpointed every scenario with different price lines for many coins for you. All you need to do is to come to our Telegram channel, search the name of the coin, and find the right analysis for it. Alright, now let's go down to business. Today we are going to talk about Ethereum, an infamous dinosaur that had been the target of many memes on the internet, making fun of its holders and people who invest in it. But what we did was to give you a support where you could rely and invest on Ethereum. First, I'm going to analyze Ethereum against Bitcoin. If you recall our old analysis, we told you that Ethereum dominance had been going down and market makers preferred to invest their money into Bitcoin over Ethereum. And we told you that if price got to this support zone, we could expect a recovery move to happen. And here we are with a nice pump on the monthly time frame. And you can see that since touching our support zone, we've got 30% growth. This means that investing into Ethereum at this point is more profitable compared to Bitcoin. And as price has reached the first resistance zone, there's a chance for a slight retracement before going up. But to understand this retracement, we could go to lower time frame and study it a little bit with more detail. Now, on our other chart, we had another analysis and we gave you the exact support lines where you could be expecting Ethereum to start flying. And look what happened after ranging for a while, making people tired of holding their Ethereum, it finally pumped. And what we can expect is the reaction as explained before around here. And if this zone cannot hold it, then the next support would be here. This box is where you should be thinking about taking some profit from your investment on Ethereum. Now let's go to Ethereum USDT chart and understand where actually price could turn around. Now, as you can see, price had a beautiful pump from this zone, and on the higher time frame, if we look at the pattern form for Ethereum, we can see that this big dump was wave A, and right now we are trying to trade inside a symmetric pattern. All these legs are part of a very complicated pattern called symmetric. And what we can expect is for this wave to extend a little bit more to $2,555, okay? And from there, we will be expecting a correction in the market. But you should remember that this correction could happen around this zone because market makers are not going to give you the exact number, right? So you should be careful with opening new positions around this level on Ethereum, and it's better to try to take profit from your old positions. And if we get a rejection from here, then we can look for a retracement in our flip zone. This flip zone is where price gets bullish or bearish. As long as we stay above this flip zone box and we do not retrace too much, then we can say that price has remained bullish and we are going to go and finish wave I with higher target levels around 3K level. But if we fail at a rejection here or a decent support here, then price would not be enticing enough to bring new investors to hold Ethereum. Okay, and you might ask, what about alt season? What's going to happen to other coins? Well, we could look at Ethereum dominance for that matter. Do you remember that we talked about Ethereum dominance on another video? Well, here it is. Here, we are going to study the dominance of Ethereum on the market. The higher the dominance goes, the more altcoins will grow. And as you can see, we got a nice jump from the monthly support zone, and right now price has moved for almost 30% and reached the first target area. Of course, our main target is around 12%, but that couldn't happen without a proper retracement. So we could expect for alts to probably grow a little bit longer before we see a correction in this dominance index. And depending on the retracement that we get on this dominance index, we will decide how much to reinvest in the market. If we get a good reaction from here, then alt season will keep to continue to higher levels. But if we do not get a nice support here, then the second support will be activated for a double bottom. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. That takes a long time to happen, probably a few weeks or months. And as usual, we will be updating each index explained in this video for you on our Telegram channel one by one with different charts. So make sure to follow and subscribe to our page and turn on notification to stay ahead of the market. And that's it for today's videos. I hope you enjoyed and I wish you a great trading. Have fun and stay safe. Bye.